Hey, how's it going, guys? This is my list of the best hunting scopes for 2019. Real hunting situations to kick the gun off safety, raise it up, get the animal in the sights, and knock his dick in the dirt. You don't have time to be screwing with your scope. You want a scope you can count on, something that'll hold focus, something that's built like a tank. All of these scopes meet that description. Okay, now we're going to start off with some scopes that come in anywhere from $100 to $200, depending on how good you do your research and shop around. All of these scopes I've owned at one time or another. For entry-level scopes, they're all solid choices. Nothing super fancy, nothing super tricky, nothing's going to make you write home to mom, but they're all something you can count on, which is the main damn thing for a budget scope. Now, just when you thought Leupold couldn't nail this shit any harder, here they come in with a $200 budget scope. Lightweight, compact, great glass. This thing, you seriously have to look at it to understand why it's such a nice scope. This thing does everything an entry-level budget scope should do, and then some. And it comes from a company that'll back you 100%. The only true exposed turret scope in this group. The only reason I included it is some guys need a little more magnification for longer ranges when they're shooting over fields or possibly out west where the distances can be a little longer. Gives you some reference points without having too many gimmicks or too much stuff to screw with. At $200, it literally is a steal. I love this scope. You can re-zero the turrets. It is 100% a freaking home run. The first but not the last Minox you're going to see on this list, the 3-9x50. The huge bell on the front of this scope lets in a shitload of light. It's incredibly bright, especially for this freaking price range. Now, if you're looking for something that'll just stomp a hog's ass to death early in the morning, late in the evening, gives you plenty of light, extends your hunting time, this could be the scope that you're looking for. Burris 3-9x50. This is from a company that I've never had anything but great luck with. I've owned a ton of Burris scopes. Every single one of them held the point of aim and impact as well as anything I've ever owned. They're almost indestructible. They're warranty. You cannot touch it. It's got a big objective, easy to work finger controlled knobs from a great company. You just can't beat this shit. The new SWFA 2.5x10 ultralight. It seriously is one of the lightest scopes on the market, but it doesn't compromise in build quality or the glass. This actually is like finding out that Pencil Dick Rick can flip a car over with his bare hands. This thing is a true badass, definitely worth a look. Check it out. Now this IR is where you start getting into the taste of the European glass. This thing has no tricky features of any kind. Just a couple of turrets that work great, incredible glass, short, lightweight, built like a tank, and when you look through these things, you'll know why they cost what they cost. The Vortex HS 2.5x10. Now I know a lot of guys are high on the Vortex with the exposed turrets. Bear in mind, this Viper here is the same glass that the PST and some of the others have. It has hunting turrets instead of the exposed turrets, which are easy to screw up. This is 100% pure badass. Don't overlook it. This scope here more than likely has sold more than any other scope on this list by far. This is a great hunting scope. Anybody that's been to any deer camp that has more than 5 or 6 guns in it has probably seen this scope. The reason they're so popular is just because of its great build quality, the incredible glass, the company that's behind it, and the fact that it's just a 100% natural-born badass. Alright, get ready to get a stiffy. Here's the Minox 2-10x50. This could be one of the best buys on this entire list, maybe in the scope industry. It's that freaking nice. Killer freaking glass, build quality, the anodization, all the little shit that never gets mentioned. This thing has it all in spades. Check it out. The Meopta 6x42. Now, a buddy of mine let me borrow one of these. I've had it for a couple of weeks now. It's been sitting in my fixture. It's been sitting on the guns. I just keep using it, looking through it, and every time I do, when I look back through it, I think, holy shit, look at the glass on this damn scope. It's that nice. I do a crap load of reviews. This one's got my attention for sure. The most expensive scope on this list, and expensive for a reason. When you take this thing to a get-together with your buddies, to deer camp, to the rifle range, and these guys get to looking through it and they get to twisting on it, you're going to end up passing this thing around like a cheap hooker. Everybody's going to want a piece of it. It is that nice of a scope. There's a reason Leupold can command the prices that they get. This scope here is a perfect example of Leupold quality. Guys, there you go. Seriously, when you're thinking about a hunting scope, think about a hammer. Don't think about a dial caliper. You want something that is built solid, good glass, a crosshair that's easy to pick up in the low light, a company that's going to stand behind this thing, and something that's built for the frickin' long haul. And if you're anything like me, if you're not going to drop this damn thing in the dirt, drop it off the hood of a car, one of your hunting buddies is going to. These scopes here, they can take a licking and keep on coming back. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.